Hello, this is Chris Jones from chrisjonesgaming.net. Glad you're here. This is kind of a state of the network. Yep, state of the Chris Jones Gaming Network as of this date. Yeah, and this date is May 22nd, 2012. I would say the state of the network is pretty darn good, okay? The main site here, chrisjonesgaming.net, spotlights all the latest news in the gaming industry, but it isn't just rewrites of stuff from other places. A lot of it's unique content. By unique content, I mean things that we generate ourselves. Doctor Who: The Eternity Clock interview, that game is coming out on PlayStation 3, and that's going to be a good one. And we have an interview with the game's developers on here. The Eternity Clock, Doctor Who. We were sent some information in media and invited to join Arcade Next 2012 out in Los Angeles, California. I was unable to make it, but we did provide some live streaming via Twitch TV right here on chrisjonesgaming.net, and we had a lot of fun with that. A lot of videos. Tobuscus, the great YouTube guy, he's so, and Cater 17, and C Nanners with the Minecraft stuff, and Olga K with her Trials Evolution videos, yeah. And we have a lot of public relations firms and promotional firms that send us information on games. Plus we do our own stuff. We'd like you to write for us too if you'd like to. Send me an email at chrisjonesgaming.net. That's cjones@chrisjonesgaming.net. I did a what they call a vlog recently about gaming versus real life. Got a lot of comments on that. I don't know, a friend of mine from the past, his name is Brad Villa, and he was working with me when I was modifying the Starfleet Command series, 04, 05, even earlier. And he did a nice review on Diablo 3, right there. And you can read that here. Our very own Mindwipe, who works in the background for Chris Jones Gaming, has an album out of Sonic the Hedgehog music, his own unique take. And we have information on how to get the music right here. It is for sale and it's worth buying. My son bought it, the lossless version, highest quality you can get. Okay, this is chrisjonesgaming.net. It's a WordPress site. There's a chat on here. People are busy in there now, and we spotlight the latest gaming news, and it's a very popular site. Our other site that we run that is sort of the same thing, but it's kind of a support site for the network. It's called GamingUnlimitedTV.com. What that is essentially a video site, a PHP motion site, if you're familiar with content like that. By the way, this screenshot is from Phoenix Nix in Bridge Commander, actually. A couple of his ships, or two ships, I don't know if they're his or not, but they look good. I forget whose they are. Gaming Unlimited TV, he's gonna be mad at me for not remembering who the authors are on those ships. Anyway, Gaming Unlimited TV is a video site. They spotlight videos, mostly YouTube. I can put the same exact content on chrisjonesgaming.net, but I use this other site. This Gaming Unlimited TV is kind of a support site, and I host audios on it. Star Trek audio, as in Ultimate Universe stuff from the past, and the Star Trek Online podcast, that's on here as well. And if you scroll down and hit this button called Archive, what happens on this is that it brings up a site called Video Chris Jones, which is what Gaming Unlimited TV was back in the day, back in 2007 up to about June 08. And it basically is videos of that era and the vlogs we did back then with Victor First and Roster for 1712 and some Mindwipe stuff. And one of the highlights on here is Victor First going off on Star Trek, what they called Star Trek 11 at the time. It was before it was released in 09. So this is that archive site. You can get to, it's called Video, well, the actual URL is video.chrisjonesgaming.net, but it's an archive. But you can get to it through chrisjonesgaming.net. When you hit the Gaming Unlimited TV link, then hit the archive link on GUTV, you get to Video Chris Jones, essentially 3 sites in one, which is kind of cool. Now I'm going to go back to the main site and show you something else that we've had in place for a really long time. It was the method we used back in the day when we were first starting Ultimate Universe in 2007 and 08 that we communicated. It was the forum. You may have been there. I don't know if you have or not. Right now it's mostly an archive. It isn't, there's people on there viewing it. Not a lot of participants, because forums, forums are, I don't know, I consider them almost a dying medium. My wife keeps telling me they are. And by the traffic and the activity on the forum, I would say yes. But if you want the history of the Ultimate Universe and how it developed back into 07, 08, 09, 2010 even, I would visit the forum. You can get to that also through ChrisJonesGaming.net in the forum discussion area. There's a link down on the right side there. But the forum is kind of cool, and it basically it's all the history. And I'm going to leave this site up forever, even if it gets no activity after a while, because I just think it's worth keeping up. If you go to forum.chrisjonesgaming.net, you'll see at the bottom I stuck some videos from Gaming Unlimited TV. Yeah, I'm kind of combining everything together, plus the Chitango. Yeah, say it, Chitango chat. Oh yes, and there's some Facebook stuff. Chris Jones Gaming has a very nice Facebook page. It's facebook.com/ChrisJonesGaming, and it's got about 64 likes or something on it. And a lot of people get in there. A lot of people just, my friends on Facebook look at it quite regularly, because it does spotlight most of the content from ChrisJonesGaming.net. And there we are from there. I want to get back to another site that I have. It's not as popular as ChrisJonesGaming.net or Gaming Unlimited TV or Video Chris Jones or even the forum, but it does have quite a unique take on things. And let me just get to it. It's on a platform called Ning. Ning! What's a Ning? Some people like Ning, some people hate Ning, some people could care less if it lives or dies. The thing with Ning, with anything on Ning, if I can find my link to it here, which seems to be evading me. Hang on a second, this is seriously ad lib. I seem to have lost my link to it. I don't have a link on my own page for my own Ning. Oh my god, I guess I have to fix that. I'll just type it in. N-I-N-G. It's called chrisjonesgaming.ning.com, and that is kind of a cool thing. Now, it isn't a very busy place. The only reason I have this even on is because of the fun factor. This little banner on the top of this is something I made back in, I think it was 08, back when we had E107 as our main platform for chrisjonesgaming.net. Kind of fun. Now, and this I love this picture. See the Borg textures in the background? Those are Derek Chester Borg textures out of the Ultimate Universe, actually from the movie First Contact. Yes, the Borg and Ultimate Universe are from First Contact. And that nice young lady there is from Gary's Mod, and I'm still playing Gary's Mod these days. It's kind of fun. There's some pictures on here that rotate, photos, some videos, basically feeds from other parts of the network, like the chat and some of the videos, some of the same ones that are on my YouTube channel. Let me go through here and show you. This is in HD, but I don't know how it looks. I'm going to have to just go there. So it's Ning. It's chrisjonesgaming.ning.com. Well, I'm going to wrap this up here. I'm going to go back to the main site, www.chrisjonesgaming.net, which is a heck of a lot of fun for me to maintain, and you can get all the latest news. And we had a lot of fun covering Arcade Next in Los Angeles in late April, early May, and we're also planning on doing some coverage on E3. Now, the past 2 years, 2011, 2010, we've had the E3 live playbacks, the Sony, EA, Ubisoft, and I know I missed one, Microsoft, all those playbacks, and those will be fun too. So the content changes every day. It's fun to check it out. I have a lot of fun maintaining it and updating it and making sure it looks pretty and nice and informative, and we don't have duplicate posts on there and all that stuff. And it's just a lot of fun. ChrisJonesGaming.net. Bye-bye now.